My name is Lucy Ibbotson and this is the AS Media GCE Unit 321 Foundation Portfolio Main Task for Media coursework. Today I'm going to be analysing the music magazine Guitarist, issue May 2011. Front cover. The main image is the most striking feature of the front cover as it appeals to the audience because of its size. The image is of Jeff Beck, a famous guitar player, holding an electric white Fender guitar. This image is a medium 3/4 shot with the celebrity staring into the camera, also known as direct gaze. Even though the celebrity is looking directly at the camera, we cannot see his eyes because he is wearing sunglasses and are uncertain if a direct gaze is being made. Anchorage is used as the caption beside the image says Jeff Beck, which highlights his name. Most magazines that are sold to the public have celebrities as their main image. This is more appealing to the audience as celebrities are considered as role models or their ideal self to the audience. The caption that highlights the image has been placed in the background behind this image. This makes the image more prominent rather than the text dominating the front cover. The masthead has been placed behind the image at the top of the magazine. The masthead indicates the genre of this magazine and the type of musician that would best suit this magazine. For example, this magazine is for guitarists only. There are two sets of cover lines, one on the left third and one on the right third. The left third of this magazine has the most important information on it. On the left-hand side, the cover lines highlight the main features of this magazine, including interviews, the latest news, and articles about new artists or successful bands. On the right-hand side, there are reviews of the latest brands of instruments and equipment used and prices of guitars that are currently on the market. Other features of this magazine include a barcode on the right third, and near the masthead a sticker is added indicating an exclusive feature of a free CD with this magazine. Sans serif font is used on this magazine with at least 3 different fonts used. The colour scheme of this magazine is very minimalist and plain as only 3 colours are used, which include red, black and white. Bold and italics have been spread out evenly across the page and font size varies but is mostly small because it leaves room for the image as the image is more prominent than the text. In this magazine, the contents is split up into 2 pages. The first contents page has a small table of contents with an image of 3 guitars with a low tilted angle in front of the background fading from dark red to light red. It has a page number which contains the image or art. At the top of it has a small masthead that says contents and dateline. The contents numbers are separated into 3 sections by small rules, also known as a 3-column grid. This is to put the page numbers in ascending order. The captions next to the page numbers are in bold and the page numbers are in italics. This is to make the articles and columns stand out instead of the page numbers. The masthead and dateline are in white, which is contrasting to the image so it does not fade into the background. 2 font styles have been used and 3 different colours have been used in this page. The next contents page is very similar but has 2 images/artworks. One image is of Jeff Beck, a famous guitarist playing a guitar, and this also has a page number and description which connotates the image. The other image is of a PRS custom guitar, but the angle only shows the body of the guitar, which is tilted slightly to the right, and this also has a page number and description which connotates the image. This type of contents page is separated by a black line, also known as a rule. This separates the 2 images and a small table of contents from a larger table of contents placed on one side with a sticker or banner indicating a special feature in this magazine. At the bottom of the page there is a small impressum explaining the terms and conditions of this magazine. At the top of the page, 2 smaller mastheads are used to separate the contents page, as one says this month, which highlights the new features for this magazine, and the other says gear reviews, which reviews the new equipment on offer in this issue. There is a mixture of bold and italic fonts with at least 4 font styles on this page. Next to each of the captions there is the words CD demo highlighted in red, which connotates and relates to the banner presented at the bottom of this contents page. Double page spread. The main image of Jeff Beck holding a guitar in front of a blue fading background dominates both pages. The image also includes a pull quote, which is a quote from the article given underneath the page. This image also has a caption underneath which connotates it. In the article there are several cross or subheadings. This connotates the information underneath, as this is identified as an interview because the subheadings are questions and the writing underneath are answers from the celebrity in the main image. The interview is split up into a 3-column grid on each page which fits around the main image. This double page spread has several uses of guttering, as the lengths of the paragraphs and the placing of the lettering aren't the same. There are also uses of margin and folio at the top and bottom of the pages. 2 fonts have been used in the article to identify the question from the answer. Black fonts have been used in the article and white fonts have been used for the caption and pull quote. The tertiary area of the image has been manipulated to look like the colour is fading from dark to light blue in different parts of the image. Thank you for listening.